go have some fun.
Hey. Who is? Rahu. Rahu, where are you? What time is it already? Are you still asleep? So annoying. I'm not asleep. Who the hell are you? For God's sake, I'm your captain, your boss, your commander! How many times do I have to tell you? You're part of the FAC now, so you have to obey orders! When will this get through your thick skull? You're an FAC soldier, and our mission is to form the front line of defense. Any weakness in that line will cause countless deaths in the city behind us. Obey without questions. No doubts, no hesitations. Execute every order with utmost loyalty, just like a knight protects his lord. Is that clear? I usually tolerate you slacking off, but you're not allowed to mess up this mission. If we do well, we'll get medals, as well as a pay raise and vacation days. Don't mess this up for me! And if we don't do well, we'll just die. You've got some nerve to call yourself a loyal knight when you're salivating over pay raises and vacation days. Hey, how dare you talk back? Enough with that. Now take those blasted shields of yours and hurry! Where to? DC, of course. Are you still sleeping? This is the biggest operation since the carnival. Top secret campaign directly commanded by Paradisos. DC. A huge campaign. NF-103. NF-103.
Her mind is finally clearing up, but the people in front of her begin to leave.
No, don't go! That mission is... I thought nothing scared you. What are you afraid of? Stay focused on the battlefield. Don't go rampaging alone. You just have to remember one thing. No, listen to me! Wait! Listen to my command and listen to your superiors. Remember that, Knights of the FAC. Let's head out! Don't go!
It's a dream. She puts on a mask, her throbbing veins gradually calming down. Are there drugs in the mask or something? Is that it? There's no danger nearby, the sky is getting brighter as the cold morning approaches. It's time to wake up from this dream. She quickly brings her breathing under control. After calming herself down, Rahu picks up her shield and walks out firmly into the quiet garden beset by Malice. Oh man, this event is giving out resources. Blue Rain, Day 1. Weather sunny. Why is it called Blue Rain? I guess we'll know eventually.
This is a luxury Eastside villa, but there aren't enough guards. The enemy might flee at any moment. But judging from last night, the assassin is very familiar with the security plan and guards protocol around here. She must have monitored these useless idiots for quite some time, and know them like the back of her hand. Then there is the possibility that the enemy has already infiltrated the villa. If that's the case...
She pulls up the villa's surveillance screen, which shows faraway village, sentry post, a park in the distance, a nearby shopping street.
Some shops on that street are closed, but haven't been emptied, so it's worth a visit. There aren't a lot of patrols right now, which works in my favor.
Alright, let's go to high street, I suppose. News from last night has everyone buzzing, and many locals had temporarily left, with most shops now closed. The usual vibrant high street feels oddly quiet. But if you look closer, those few wandering souls are actually plainclothes security officers pacing back and forth, casting glances all around and murmuring to one another. Man with the newspaper, did you hear a lot of people from Squad 1 died yesterday? Shh, keep your voice down, we don't want boss to hear that. Man, those syndicate goons have really messed things up, turning our east side upside down. And it's not just east side, word is that there's some serious stuff going down in Paradisos. Paradisos, the real top dogs of this city. Come on, if you're calling Paradisos the top dogs, then what about the city council? Word on the street is that Paradisos is just filled with nerdy scientists. I mean, it's just Kaylan who set the whole thing up in the first place. Scientists? Next you'll tell me there are aliens who hitched a ride on that perishing star. Yeah, my intel straight from a trusted source, take it or leave it. You know what I think? The Paradiso is just a fairy tale made up by the city council. Where do you get that idea? Whoa, hold up. Don't just barge around like that. They were shooting the breeze with uniformed guards walking by, but as soon as Rahu gets close, they stop their chat and eye her suspiciously. Rahu acts like she doesn't see it, keeping her cool while taking another glance around the place. The area is eerily silent except for the faint buzz of a florist in... Oh shit, a florist? Okay, never mind. A short distance away, still welcoming customers. Are there any customers? Mansions in the Erika Villa are few and far between, and after a lengthy stroll, Rao comes across a charming little home with a woman diligently caring for the front yard. Finally, Rahu encounters someone who seems to be a local. As she sizes Rahu up with a cautious eye, Rahu walks up to her. I forgot who Rahu is, but I feel like I've heard of Rahu in the Hindu mythology somewhere. Rahu. That's related to the planets or something, right? Something like that, I forgot really. Alright, it's called Rahu Kal. I think it's like a time where you don't do X or Y things or something like that. That's all I can remember at the moment. Hey, did you hear anything suspicious last night? She takes a moment to scan the gear Rahu's wearing, and then her tension eases. What's your role here, security? Have you heard about the assassins? They seem new, didn't you know we have a big wig from Paradisos living here? I bet those assassins are after her. I've heard whispers about sinners inside too. Why don't you leave? It's Paradisos, it's the east side. Everyone's aware of how precious Paradisian lives are. The security is on lock, especially with everything going haywire recently. It's no better out there. Sounds like you know Paradisos very well. Well, my husband claims they're all scientists, but I'm not buying it. Since when do science nerds hold such clout in this city? Who do you think they are? What? Who do they think they're kidding? Did you catch the news? The blue rain's gonna hit in a couple of days. Even the sinners and those creepy monsters are scared of it. So it's a natural phenomena. But does that thing really work? Oh, it's a thing, so it's a device? There's a touch of worry in her tone. Rahu remains silent and she walks off. Rahu arrives at the dark alley where the fight first took place last night. In the evening's soft glow, Rahul has missed it, but now she spots petals everywhere and an odd fragrant aroma fills the street. She examines the area closely but sees no sign of blood. It's as if yesterday's clash was nothing more than a nightmare. Did the security team clean up, or did those assassins, even in their injured state, slip away without leaving a hint? It should be the next day, right? Yeah. I'm not seeing a restart button, which is concerning me. Usually these events have a restart button, which is very helpful.